Hello friends, a lot has been said in the past about the patch already, and I decided, you know what, let's just show some games, see once and for all who is right, who is wrong, and who this patch is actually good for. I'm playing against Spirit, and Spirit told me that he already played a bunch of games, and says that the patch is basically a massive Protoss and Zerg party, and absolutely garbage for Terran, because all of the Terran nerfs are huge, and all of the Protoss and Zerg nerfs are what he calls fake nerfs. They aren't real. They pretend to be nerfs, but in reality, they're, they just don't do anything. Even the battery nerf, he said, despite it being a pretty significant nerf, doesn't matter at all. And I quote here, he said, "No sane person will attack into a battery." You have to be absolutely mental to attack into a battery, and we're gonna figure out if that is correct or not. I think he probably might be correct if you don't want to attack into it, but if you're forced into attacking into it, it obviously is going to get go a decent chunk better for Terran than it went before the patch. So we'll have to wait and see. He said the ghost nerfs are absolutely huge and doesn't like them very much, which is interesting and kind of to be expected, because I mean that kind of is one of the bigger things that did get nerfed. Although I'm not so sure how impactful that really is in this matchup. I feel like he was a lot angrier at Protoss than he should have been, given the fact that I don't think Protoss got away too well from the patch, but oh well. Let's just play the game. Now, the first thing I want to test, of course, as a longtime Protoss player, is going to be the Archons. I am in love with the thought that my Archons can move through mineral patches. For years, I've been thinking about moving through walls and tight chokes with them, and now I'm actually going to try it out. I'm so looking forward to it. I'm playing a 3-8 DT drop over here. My opponent, most likely, knowing Spirit a little bit for the past 7 years or so, most likely is opening up with a mine drop, or maybe with something else, also possible. I'm just going to have some beautiful... Wait, that's a lot of marines. A couple of DTs, bam, straight into his main. Oh, I can't wait for it. Wait, am I supply blocked? I was, a little bit. And then my pylon finished, and at the same time I cancelled all my workers. So, great move out of me. I'm glad I did that. Okay, let's see what's kicking off here. Oh, triple CC. Now, that's a typical Spirit move as well. You will get us. Jesus! Actually killed that. Very nice. I wish he had a Raven. Don't forget that the Raven... leave. Okay, I'll leave. Standard game. It seems like no matter how fast the Raven is going to be built, Spirit will not play safe ever. So I'm just gonna leave it there. This is already a win, but it gives me the opportunity to win this game twice, which is also very important. Just look at this, look at this. Look at this. It's just... No way. I can't believe that this is possible. I just actually can't believe it. It is so insanely cool. Oh my god. Oh my god. What a beautiful thing. Look at this, look at this. I'm almost getting emotional just looking at this. And you can do the same thing with walls. Oh, wait, this is my third forge. I probably should cancel one in that case. I think double forging is already pushing it a little bit. Nah, actually, that's not pushing it at all. I'm playing against someone who went triple CC and then lost 5 workers. So it's definitely not pushing it. Oh my god, this feels so ridiculously good. Just have to say it. Oh, he's getting the... Wait, he got the super upgrade for the Cyclone. I can just do this. I wonder what that super upgrade actually does. I can't quite recall. I feel like it was relatively big, but I also don't really care. There's no way he's playing... Wait, he's playing mech? Wait, why is he playing mech? Surely mech still sucks. Did anything really get changed with mech? Oh, the Cyclones do more against regular units now as well, but I don't know. I feel like the problem with mech always was that it just dies against disruptors. Carriers are also weaker, though. Carrier also was good against mech. Surely, wait, maybe he just moved the factory over and it's not actually mech? I could be wrong here. I actually could be incorrect, but I do believe that I am not correct. That I am correct. Otherwise, I would just change my belief. That's the beauty of, just changing your mind. It's like from 1 second of being incorrect, you can be correct in the next second. It is so crazy. I always tried pulling this on my teacher as well. You know, and they would grade my test and be like, well, Kevin, this answer is incorrect. I'd be like, sure, but right now, if I were to fill in this answer, I would do it different. So I learned a lot, you know. Wouldn't you want to judge me on my current ability rather than on my previous ability? Well, they never fell for it, although I always personally thought it was a very good argument. They said, yes, but you still don't know the methodology, Kevin. You just know the answer because we told you. Technically, this should work for history, though. You know, like, where the methodology of getting to the answer doesn't tend to matter as much, or at least in high school it didn't. Oh, what is this? That's a tank. I have a feeling I'm just straight up going to win with my incoming push, no? Oh, I actually have some crap over here. Gotta make sure I'm not just gonna straight up die. Could probably get a 5th base as well. Rocking around the Christmas tree. Na, 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 na. Ba-da. Oh yeah, mech is still garbage. Holy crap. What's my man thinking over here? You will get a sentimental feeling. Oh, well, actually, am I straight up winning? Yeah, probably. Not a huge fan of how this went, but I feel like I reset the count of enough stuff that it doesn't really matter. And this is the thing against mech, is because they can never counterattack. The only thing that truly matters always is going to be what your eco is behind it. So you can do pushes with really low eco because mech has no ability to kill, basically. That is the beauty of playing against mech. If you're playing Protoss or Zerg, because I think in TVT you probably can die against mech if the other guy gets to walk across the map, but it's really, really difficult to die against mech, like majority of the time. You gotta make sure you don't lose all your eco. Like, as long as you have eco, you're usually kind of okay. That's that. That's not gonna get cancelled. Wait, what's he shooting? This. No way, he wins that. What's he wanting? I mean, I just have way more units. You can actually just mass Stalker as well most of the time against everything and be fine when it comes to mech. Rocking around the Christmas tree. Na, 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 na. 3 win in the first game. Mech still completely unviable. But I mean, my early game also was really good. Maybe it is viable. I kind of want to see it again. I was up like 11 workers after this. So yeah, that's pretty good. And I still had my double Archon as well. I should have won the game instantly though. I mean, with the way that this opened. This was a free win for me. Well, alright, let's open to our next game. I hope he plays mech again. I hope he Reaper rushes me. That would be sick. That would actually be sick. I've heard that workers apparently are a lot better at fighting, so I actually want to try this out by sending a worker across the map immediately. I want to see if there's anything different about the way they interact with SCV, specifically in buildings. That I'm just really, really curious about. In general, I'm curious about a lot of things. There's a bug that is super annoying, and basically, well, in the current live game there is. So basically, whenever you walk, or you get interference matrix, your Colossi will just continue walking if you issue an attack command, despite them not being capable of attacking, and lower than their actual max attack range. So it behaves completely different, which is kind of annoying. I wonder what happens if I... It doesn't feel very different, but maybe if I just click it? Oh my god, it just chases it! Did you see that? Before you had to... So it actually is fairly different. It actually is fairly different. Before, what you had to do is you had to click your probe right next to where the SCV was building, and then it wouldn't chase it when it would change position either. You would need to like issue a lot of shift commands, and it would get stuck frequently. This is actually a huge nerf to proxy bunker stuff. Proxy barracks as well. This is huge. Huge, 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 huge. Oh my god. I might be capable, for once in my life, of holding a proxy Reaper without being 35 years behind. Can you imagine? That would be so sick. For once, I might be capable of not dying to Hero Marine. Hero Marine, whenever I play against him, always proxies me. And then he tells his stream that I'm a greedy Protoss. And then I lose. But I also still lose when I scout it. And then he still calls me a greedy Protoss. Or maybe a stupid Protoss, I don't know. I stopped watching Hero Marine after he beats me because it made me sad. Yeah, always had something mean to say about me. I like it when he does it to other people though. So I can't really complain, you know? If you enjoy the content, then you're not allowed to complain about the actual content. It's so much fun. Hero Marine, I think, is definitely my top 3 streamer. Ooh. And I'm including myself in that list. That's kind of nice. That felt kind of nice. We have a Twilight on the way. So I'm going to try and play a... Let's see, what do I want to play here? Maybe some Blink Opener? Give me a pause for a second. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to play a 2-unit, 2-gate Blink build with a really late Sentry. Sentry gets built a little bit faster than before, so that's going to be useful. About 4 seconds or so. And then on top of that, I also get quicker upgrades. So I'm going to straight away go into a Forge as well. I kind of wanted to get Observers too, to see their bigger model size and all of that crap, but I decided against it. I'm a grown man now, I don't need that. I don't need that in my life. Still gonna chrono these bad boys. One of these over here. This feels really nice. I could still get a Robo, honestly. Yeah, you know what? Let's just get a Robo. I'm feeling alive. I'm feeling it real good right now. 23 seconds. What a beautiful timing that is. So you can definitely get some Observers. Oh, don't want to lose that. Don't want to lose that at all. Tip, 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 tip. Move to the side, move to the side. There we go. Can we get it yet? Yeah, we definitely can. Second gate is in time too. Man, this build order feels really nice and tight. Beautiful stuff. Should probably just play this normally sometimes as well. I mean, there's no reason why this would be necessarily a lot better after the patch. The funny thing is that a lot of things were probably fine before the patch, but due to a patch, more people are going to start using it. That actually is a very big thing often with patches, and people don't understand that or people don't know about that. That's actually true. Look how fast my blink is here. Oh my god. Orgasmic. Beautiful. Beautiful. So upgrades are also a little bit faster for Protoss. We're going to make quick use of that right now. Alright, where's your crap at? Did you open up with a mine? Yeah, surely open up with a mine. Otherwise the Raven would already be out. Second barracks. Where's your mine drop, buddy? I know you have it. I just don't know where. I'm just going to play double. Oh, there we go. No way he's actually going to fly in, right? He flew in. That was a huge error of judgment, honestly. Hey, wait, where's my... my Adept. I know that I said Mr. Adept. No, no, no. Yeah, that was fine for me. 2 more of these. We have our armor, so that's going to be 121 seconds. I don't even know how long it was before, honestly. I think it got, it went down by 7 seconds or so. I was gonna tap down to figure it out, then I realized I'm in the middle of a game. Probably not the ideal time to tap down and figure it out. It's probably kind of helpful though in these semi-tight situations. Like 7 seconds. How often isn't it that Protoss doesn't have their upgrades by like 7 seconds? And honestly, it happens quite frequently. So, yeah, it's interesting. Oh, it feels significantly faster, this Observer. Holy crap, that feels so much better for me. Wow, I love that feeling. Ooh, and I don't really see, well, I mean, it has increased in size, but you don't see it quite as obvious as you see the speed. The speed feels actually significant, funnily enough, despite it being such a small speed difference. 282. It feels faster now. Honestly, they could put me on this map, pretend that I'm playing on the patch mod, and I'm pretty sure the placebo of feeling that my units are better would make me feel that this game is, oh my god, I'm so much faster. Everything is working so well. But then again, you couldn't fake the Archon thing. The Archon thing is actually brilliant. God, I love it so much. I freaking love Archons being capable of moving. I can't wait to play against someone building Mutas and me just moving my Archons behind my mineral line. And whenever I recall my Archons, they're not going to be stuck anymore. Like, can you guys imagine how fantastic this is going to be? I think some of you don't quite understand how long I've waited for this. Like, just mentally, I'm so ready for it. What is this? That's not good, that's what it is. I mean, he also could have killed my Observer, that's for sure. Just gonna get one of these over here. Cheeky forward base. The +1 is done already as well. Oh, life feels so good being a Protoss player right now. All these tosses that were flaming me in my Instagram DM saying that I'm a traitor of the race. Come at me, bro. Oh my god. Life is so good right now. Keep complaining. Hero's gonna win the next 12 tournaments. Actually, gonna win the next 12 tournaments. Oh, hold that thought. Oh, just flew it in. See, it doesn't matter how fast the Raven gets built or how strong it is for Terrans, because they're always going to move command it into your army anyway. It's literally irrelevant, I think. Any change to the Raven is probably an irrelevant change. People will say that it's a nerf or a buff, but not a single Terran has a separate control group for the unit, so it won't matter until the day that Terrans actually get separate control groups for that unit. Mass Zealot does it again. Yeah. Upgrades would have finished in time. In this game, did you have +1? Yes. You know why? Because of the faster upgrades. That's what he's gonna say. But I almost had 1-1. And that's not because of the faster upgrades, just because I got my forge very fast. Yeah. Darren always finds something to complain about. Maybe he actually wanted the upgrades to last for 40 seconds longer. That's 2-0 in the new patch. Can you believe it, my friends? I usually always lose the spirit. So, sick. Let's open the game number 3, if he still wants to play with me. So in between these games, I was just thinking to myself, what actually happens if I just rush into upgrades? I have 14 less seconds that I need to worry about if I go for a quick 1-1 rush. I think it might actually be viable. So what I'm gonna do here, play basically the same opener as last game, but instead I will also skip my robotics facility altogether, because it doesn't really add anything to the experience, you know? It's nice for vision and all that crap, but it doesn't really help me out in any major way. So instead what I'm going to be doing is I'll just get a really quick forge. I'll focus my Chronos on the 1-1 and see if I can get 1-1 with a crap ton of Zealots out. Whether that is even remotely possible. Once again, I also kind of want to harass across the map. I really want to test this this probe movement. Because it feels like it's a huge change. That's actually... I knew that it was going to be a slight nerf to Bunker Rush, but this is actually kind of big. A lot bigger than I thought it was. Because the fact that you always have to micro your worker chasing it is, you know, that is a big deal. The funny thing is that I think it's a good change, but just because something is a good change or a quality of life change doesn't mean that it doesn't impact balance as well. So if it actually severely impacts balance... Okay, here we go. Oh, wait. This is a... Gotcha. Gotcha. This is a proxy reaper, right? So. Okay, here we go. This is the spot that he wants to build the bunker. That much is obvious to me. Oh wait, I should have built this a little bit faster, no? It's still out of range. God, this RNG is so stupid. They should fix this. Okay, just go. If I right-click it, I wonder what happens. It's just... I don't even have to touch it. It's just waiting, it's waiting. Will it eventually... Okay, it just moves to the other side. And if it moves in position... Okay, now then you need to click it again. Okay, so it's not completely broken. But it's definitely significantly better. Now, I am in a world of trouble because I forgot my pylon. And I'm opening up with the incorrect unit. An adept rather than a stalker. Is it better against Reaper defense as well? From what I read, this actually should have somewhat of an impact on Reaper defense as well, because your workers attack slightly quicker or something. I don't know. I didn't quite understand all the patch notes. I'm not the smartest cookie in the box. Although cookies don't have brains, so if I were in a box with actual other cookies, I probably would be the smartest cookie in the box, just purely based on the fact that I would be the only one with brains. But I don't think that counts. Did I already built something here? No, I don't think I did. This is going to be uber lame. I'm going to go for a 3-gate. This legitimately never works. Like, the last time this worked was a very long time ago in a town called Kickapoo. There lived a hungry family, religious through and through. But yea, there was a black sheep and he knew just what to do. His name was a young JB and he refused to step in line. Okay, so my plan here is to hopefully make sure that no more Marines come in. If another Marine comes in, I think the DPS is going to be a little bit high, which would suck. I'm going to try and kill this bunker before it kills me. That is usually quite important. Can't just go around losing a lot of your crap otherwise. Yeah, so should be somewhat okay. Probably should have killed the bunker, shouldn't I? Definitely does feel like I should have. Okay, well. This sucks, but life also sucks. So this is just really an extension of regular life as we know it. Oh my god, you massive prick. Okay, well, I didn't know he's going to follow us up with like a 3 Hellion drop. This is a good build though, holy crap. But yeah, the probe movement definitely matters, but not as much as I was hoping. Like, there's still just dead spots that you always need to be blocking. So yeah, if I would have just blocked this properly, and then maybe, you know, in certain locations, it would be really sick. It definitely makes it easier to micro for Protoss and for Zerg, but it's not as impactful as I had hoped. I guess if you pull like 3-4 workers, you surround the barracks and then A move, it will always attack the SCV as well, which is just really nice. And it's different from what it was before. So yeah, I'm kind of okay with it. Let's see if he wants to play another game or if he's done. This is a classic hero build. Pylon Scout. And honestly, this has just gotten a little bit better because you don't have to micro your worker quite as much. I mean, you still need to micro it to make sure it doesn't die, but yeah, it's a different type of micro. You don't have to chase the SCV around. So we're going to just try it out. I've always kind of scared away from these type of build orders, but now I'm just going to, you know, I'm going to try everything. I'm a newborn man. That's what I am. Man, he paused so long, I don't even remember what sentence I was in. That's absolutely insane. Oh, here we go. Oh, it actually didn't chase. Oh. Maybe it's just actually a placebo, and I believe that it works better than it did before, but it's actually the same. Could just be wrong, of course. Wouldn't completely surprise me either. I've been wrong before. Maybe I can go around. I definitely can. This feels bad for you, buddy. You're gonna lose that. That's that. Poof! God, I'm the king of micro. Nah, it must have something to do with the patch. I've never actually done this before in my life. Surely, this is completely patch related. The patch made me broken. The patch made... Ooh, imagine how upset Terrans would be if probes would be more broken now. They're gonna whine so much about it. Terrans really always find good reasons to complain. That's why I like them so much. Never a boring, never a dull moment with the Terrans around. You just know it's true. You just know it's true. I kind of want to see what the first unit is. I hope it's a Marine. It's not a Marine, at least it doesn't seem to be a Marine. There's no Marine here at least, so usually they send them down to show me that they have a Marine. I'm not quite sure why all Terrans do that. It seems like a massive error. It's like, hey, you want to know what the first unit is? I'm like, yeah, sure, right. I just walk it down the ramp to shoo you away. But honestly, if it's such a low HP worker, there's no way I'm gonna start attacking this CC anyway, so it's completely pointless. Now, I wanted to play Twilight into Forge with a really fast 1-1 upgrade, and maybe even a fast third down here. Is that even good? Maybe no. Maybe the answer to that is just a loud and resounding no, like most no's are. Sometimes you have less resounding no's and less loud. Come here, my friend. Yeah, keep attacking the pylon. Do Terrans really believe they're ever going to end up killing that pylon or not when they do this type of stuff? I don't think so. Oh, almost got it. Surely this is a mistake as well. You're just gonna die, no? Yeah. Nice. I mean, I don't mind it. I think it's good for me when you die. He's so angry. he's very upset right now. He's so upset. I don't know. I'm sorry, Piotr. My goal wasn't to make you upset. I just wanted to play some games with you, my friend. Should we get a forge before the third? This is one of these things that whenever I see someone do this in an IODIS, I would say that it's not allowed, but now it's me playing and I actually have an idea about the game, so then it's allowed, you know? It's the same that when you used to do tricks on the football field when you're like 6 and the coach always said to just pass it to your teammate, but when Messi does it, all of a sudden it's really cool, you know, and functional, things like that. I actually never have been capable of doing any good football tricks. I was a terrible football player. I still am a terrible football player. No matter how long I will practice. No, that's not true. If I were to practice for very long, I bet I could become somewhat okay. Okay, we cut 1 worker here. 2 workers. We cut temporarily. But it allows us to get the quickest possible +1. At least the quickest one that I've ever seen in my life. We have a relatively fast third base as well still. And we're going to rush into some crap as well. So, I don't know. I feel good about this game so far. I actually feel very good. I thought I already had a pylon on the way. That's important as well. Oh. Same build as before, isn't it? Maybe he goes into... Wait, Cyclone? Wait, what? What is this garbage? I hate Cyclones. Like, not to play against. I think they're great to play against. I just think they suck. Like, they actually do suck. I don't just think that they suck. Because I haven't seen any extra barracks yet, I'm going to continue building more and more Stalkers as well. That's going to be my thing from now on. More and more Stalkers. Gonna slowly add gates. But usually you want to add gates quickly, and you don't want to get too many Stalkers. The chance of it being Cloak is very small, by the way, here. So I'm not even going to be mentally preparing for that. Nor physically preparing for it. I'm just going to be completely unprepared for the chance of it being Banshees. It is possible, though. Technically possible. Look at this. Fully saturated on this base right now. That means I can start getting more and more gateways. When does this bad boy finish? Okay, soon. It's going to allow me to start my +1. I think I might be capable of getting 1-1 before the first push hits. How sick would that be? That would actually upset my opponent so much. It would. I know it would break his heart. It actually would legitimately break his heart. Like, break it, you know? Not just like a fake breaking that like YouTubers do to get clicks. No, like an actual fast 1-1. Not sure if I can get it. It's gonna be real tight. Like a decent eco as well, honestly. I thought I sent out a hallucination. Yeah, I did. He probably has a third base. He just rushed into... Oh, that's why his things weren't there. I was wondering why it was so darn slow. But no, he's actually building Banshees. Amazing. Oh, it's very unlikely that it's going to be Banshees. Then it was Banshees. Oh, he's playing mech! He's playing mech again, the prick. Wait, oh. He's going for the Hyper Rider Gloves. I don't know, you know what I mean. Hyper Flight Rotor Glaives? Whatever it's called. The quick... Basically the better engine for the thing. For the... What's it called? The Banshee. Oh man, I can't believe how bad my call is there. So, I'm getting a Stargate so I can actually get some Phoenixes out as well. It's not that bad to do. Oh. But yeah, it's just mech. It's 2 factories. Mech. He's playing mech again. I can't believe mech might be viable. If mech is actually viable, you know that's a bad thing for StarCraft 2. Everyone always thinks that they want to see mech, but no one really wants to see mech. Mech is one of these... Mech is an illusion, really. It's an illusion of fun for everyone involved. What is this? Is he fast yet? No, he's still not fast. I scouted it and he's still not fast. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna push across the map and hopefully win the game there immediately. 7:30 is the fastest 1-1 I can get. That would not be in time for a regular push-out timing, by the way. So this still is kind of garbage. I'm just gonna say it out loud. It sucks, okay? It just straight up sucks. You know, that thing's gonna die. I can just send this over and literally you won't be capable of doing anything anymore, Piotr. Oh. This... Mass Banshee is just garbage because of Phoenixes, I think. It's always going to remain garbage as well because of Phoenixes. Oh, there we go. I hope he just has speed and no cloak. No, he has cloak. I mean, he just can't do anything with them because... Oh, he thinks I had detection still. I was actually out of detection. This could have dealt some damage. But it didn't. Very unfortunate. Would not want to be in your shoes right now, buddy. Surely you can see this. Oh god, observers are so much faster than before. I love it. Okay, you guys come here, get a couple of these. Surely he's not gonna move into the same direction once more, right? He's definitely going to change the angle that he's moving in from. I can feel that. Let me just get carriers. Carriers also are supposed to be worse. So we're gonna test that out right now. Just straight up tech into carriers and then go into 6 bases with really good eco. I like the thought of having good eco. There's a Raven here, which is nice for my opponent. A little bit less nice for me. Yeah, don't really want to fight this. Don't really feel like fighting this. Let's get 2 more of these. I mean, we're just gonna have an insane eco, honestly. Like, that's just the main thing. We have like 88 workers. We're teching into crap. I can't believe mech... I haven't been capable of killing him, that's one thing. But I also haven't really tried to kill him. The Banshees have kept me on my side of the map in a way. In some way. It's just not a very straightforward way. It's just because they were out and I couldn't believe he was playing it. So now, I don't know. It still doesn't feel like mech should have any potential. But I could be wrong. Oh, it's actually moving out right now. If he were to move out at this moment, would that suck for me or would that be completely okay? Honestly, I think it might just be completely okay. I want to get some more of this. You go here, you go here, you go here, maybe. Oh wow, he has a base here as well. He's already on 5 bases, huh? He's also just expanding quickly into new territory. That's for sure. Can I just kill these? Surely I can. Oh, yeah, there go 7 Hellions for free. That's a lot of cash, honestly. Hellions are not expensive, but they're also not super cheap. This is going to lose him way more money than in Isle of money, which is a good thing for me. And we have our +1 done as well. We can get our plus... Oh, we accidentally got armor level 2. That wasn't quite my intention when I was thinking about what to do. I probably should get a Robo Bay. Now that I'm thinking about it. There you go. That's your Banshees that just died. Do I want a mothership? Maybe I do. I also want way more robotics facilities though. That's definitely going to be a priority for me here. The reason for that is so that I can quickly build disruptors if I need to against Thors. Or against Cyclones. He's legitimately messing Cyclones. I'm not sure if there's such a thing as legitimately messing Cyclones though. Like Cyclones are just not that good against units like Zealots, are they? Maybe I can force field them in or something? Did I just lose everything? Did lose a fair amount. I feel like Disruptors also would just completely own him still, no? I'm getting a little bit afraid though. Is there something about the Cyclone that I didn't quite understand that slipped by in the patch notes? And now it's the sickest unit in the world? I don't think so. I mean, so far it just has been fairly disappointing, no? Oh, that was a good force. That actually was a really nice force field. I'm a fan of how I did that. I mean, this sucks. I'm losing a little bit, but at the same time I should be completely fine. I say that, but this feels somewhat scary. Okay, still have one of these around as well. The thing is that eventually you're just gonna need Thors now. It's just always going to be the way. The Thors always are the only answer that you can get. Uh-oh, this is bad for you. This is real bad for you. That was 4 of them. Yikes. Would not want to be you. Oh, oh my god. Here we go. God, interference matrix is so annoying. It's insane. At the same time, this is completely fine again. Right? As long as our interceptors come out, I don't think there's going to be anything too wrong with this. Up, go, 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 go. He has a good upgrade, but I don't think that's gonna matter either. And we clear this. Almost thought for a second that mech was good. I think he also thought for a second that mech was good. I think this game is gonna end with him saying mech still suck. Without an S at the end of suck. Mech still suck. I think that's what we're gonna get. I'm not a betting man, but I might have even bet on it if someone would have offered me decent enough odds. Although then again, betting is illegal. No, wait, it's not. You can bet. I would have done it then. Yeah. If it was illegal though, I would have pretended like I wouldn't have, but I still would have bet on it. Always pretend like you don't like doing illegal things. When in reality, you're a true illegal person. Love everything that's illegal. Gambling, drinking. It's like the people in the Prohibition. I bet the people that made the Prohibition happen also just drank. There's no shot these people live without alcohol. Or maybe that's the reason. They already live without alcohol and they want everyone else to be, you know, in the same boat as them. Not sure. Saying things. I didn't actually know very much about the Prohibition. I feel like this game is completely over and we're both wasting our time right now. Could be wrong though. But I don't think I am. I'm rarely wrong when it comes to these type of judgment calls. Oh, actually that's a lot of damage that's being done here. But not enough. There we go. One disruptor shot. And plenty of carriers still alive. Can warp in a bunch of zealots as well. Yeah, but you're dead. Bang, bang. You're dead. Mech still sucks though. And that is the one takeaway that I will get from here. Nice. Solid stuff. See if there's anything to say about it. No, not so far. Well, I think that's going to be it for me today. If I had a couple of Vikings. Oh no, he still believes. Maybe the push would have been okay. He says if I had a couple of Vikings, it wouldn't be that bad. And I said maybe the push would have been okay. But I'm not so sure. It seems to me it seems like mech is still pretty bad due to the same reasons. You can get very, very high eco initially. Very high eco for tolls, and it's really difficult to die, which has always kind of been the issue of mech. Even if mech takes good fights, there's no real way to punish. I could be incorrect. It felt like there almost was some potential, maybe on certain maps. I'm underestimating it right now, and in the new patch, mech is going to be playable. So we'll have to wait and see. Interesting few games though. I'm gonna try to set some up against the Zerg as well in the near future. And then hopefully, yeah, I hope you all enjoy it. It's nice to have something new though. Actually, some new playstyles, some slightly different build orders, some some optimizations that can happen here and there. And maybe there's some things that I'm completely missing that are going to be properly broken. I'm looking forward to that as well. Thanks all so much for watching to this video. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget the like button. Subscribe to the video next time for a new video. Thank you and bye bye.